Hey everyone, this is Dr. Sisson here from Sisson Associates. Today I'm going to do a video on wrist and elbow pain, or commonly people call it golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, and carpal tunnel. So the biggest situations where I see this is with desk work. A lot of people that have office jobs, they can get neck pain, they can get back pain, but recently in my clinic here I've been seeing a flood of patients coming in with these conditions. So tennis elbow is just pain right there on the outside of the elbow. Golfer's elbow is going to be right there on the inner side of the elbow, and then carpal tunnel is going to be right there at the wrist. You can have some weakness in the hand, and it's a lot of different causes behind that, but in most scenarios it's just poor positioning a lot of times in the office. So there's a few simple ways that we can reduce these conditions from coming up, so you can stay and work longer with less sick leave, and you can just better enjoy your life at work and outside of work. So one of the most simplest things you can do to prevent this problem and even treat it is to keep a straight wrist. Next time you're in the office, take a look at your wrist. If you're typing, working on stuff, and your wrist is bent down or bent up, what that does is it actually leads to more stress on the joint. It's just like the back, it's just like the neck. You want to keep it in a good neutral position when you're at work. So an easy way you can get that wrist to a straight position is to adjust your chair. You can bring it up, bring it down, whatever you need to do to get to your neutral position. Also, you can get a form attachment to the keyboard that can go ahead and position your wrist in a straight position. So that's a simple way to work on that. Another thing you want to do is simply change your tasks. Again, I give that advice a lot for back pain, but if you switch up the activities you're doing, the stresses are all going to be different, and it's going to be less of an issue when it comes to pain. So that means, normally if you type for 3 hours and then you get up and do some errands, walk around the office, what I would say is, every 30, 45 minutes, get up from the typing, do some other work around the office, and that's just an example. Just mixing up the tasks is a great thing. Along with that, the research out there for these conditions shows that a good stretching program can really help prevent these problems. So it's kind of the general rule of thumb kind of goes along with that, is to constantly change position. So if you're typing throughout the day, you're at the office, I would say every 30 minutes to an hour, get you a stretching. And a good stretch for the muscles along the forearm is like this. So you get the hand, put it out, straighten the elbow, and you get your hands on your fingertips, and you just press down. And you feel a good stretch there. You don't want any pain, you just want, just a little bit of discomfort with that. You hold that about 20-30 seconds. You get your other side, and then what you do is you flip it over, and you work the muscles on the outside of the forearm. You straighten the elbow, and you press those down. And you can feel a good little stretch there, and you also hold that for about 20 to 30 seconds on both sides. And if you do that, here and there, maybe 3 times or so, 4 times throughout the day, you'll really notice that the wrists and elbows will feel a lot better, because you're getting the tissues, you're moving them, and you're getting out of those bad positions. So keeping wrists straight, alternating your tasks, getting your stretching in. The fourth thing I would say is to get on some sort of strengthening program. A lot of the research on these sorts of conditions shows that a good strengthening program is great at prevention. So there's a lot of different ways you can do that. If you prefer swimming, you can take up swimming. If you enjoy yoga, you can get into yoga and progressively get a little bit stronger with different postures. Or you could take up personal training, and you can do that at your local gym, at your family's physical therapy office. And all of those things are going to help not only treat but reduce the risk of these sorts of pains. Now, along with that, in some cases, if that doesn't work, soft tissue work and specialized exercise medicine has been shown, and I've seen it in this clinic, to have a really good effect on those conditions. So try those things if you have those problems, and if that tends to not fully resolve the pain, give your family's physical therapist a call, and they can likely get you the rest of the way. But if you have any more questions on especially carpal tunnel, golfers, tennis elbow, or any other type of ache or pain, you can go ahead and look at our website at montrosphysicaltherapy.com. Or, you know, if you have an ache or pain and you want to just talk about it and get some more information, feel free to call me up at the clinic at 804-493-0002, and I can give you a free 15-minute phone consultation. And again, thank you for listening. Have a great night.